Alright. Alrighty. I think we are ready to get going, gentlemen.
All right. So last we finished off, I was searching the top two boxes, crypts or whatever that we hadn't searched before, and that's when you called it. So
I don't recall you guys not having opened any of them, except for maybe that one because you couldn't get it open.
right, we
You
we
opened
were
the ones.
opening the ones.
Yeah, you opened the ones up north, and the last one you opened up was the one that made you cough.
Okay, got it.
And,
Okay, so just that middle one down at the bottom, correct?
yeah, that one.
Okay. Well, I will go down there, and I think I was trying with Amun helping me before,
Yep.
so maybe we'll have Paraphil. You strong guy?
Well, I mean, it's big enough that all of you guys could get around and shove on. I mean, it's a pretty big. It's probably close to 10 foot long on one side.
Yeah.
So all of you could get on one side if you really wanted to.
Okay. Well, we'll have everybody. I'll tell everybody to come over except for Oric. Leave him outside, of course. And
One second.
I'll get Bjarni over there to help as well. And we're trying to be careful when we're doing it. I'm not wanting to damage anything.
All right, so all of you guys get on one side and grunt and groan and shove on it, and it slides open. And inside of it, it looks like pretty much all the other ones. A guy in a brown robe with a burning eyeball on it. Only thing left is bones and a bronze ring that you guys have seen before.
Okay. So at this point, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna tell the guys, hey, let's go around and close all these things and return them to the way they were. And I'll have once we're done with that, I'll have Bjarni take a look at each one of them to verify that that they're all in good shape.
Gotcha. You guys can do that in short order. Doesn't take you very long. You guys didn't break them open or anything like that. But you, Bajarni is happy with how everything looks.
Okay.
And looks fine to him. Doesn't look like it's been defiled.
Okay. I'll go out the room and I'll talk to Oric and tell him what we found. That all but one of them were the same, and it just seemed to have a dead priest or whatever with no items other than a bronze ring and vestments similar to what we've seen on other people in this temple. We did find what we believe to be a magical cloak on one. That was where I contracted the disease that you helped me with. But you can go take a look in there. We've returned everything to the way it was. We didn't violate any of the crypts or anything like that. We were very careful.
Yeah, so just a Mike, whenever you were AFK or having a connectivity, whatever it was, I forget what it was going on. Grimlock approached you with he had been got a disease, respiratory disease from some dust and stuff that kind of the crypt that he opened had built up a lot of pressure, and so when he opened it up, it just kind of and blew a bunch of stuff in his face, and it gave him a respiratory disease. And since you weren't here, I took action for you, and he healed him. You healed him or cured it. Parafel, do you want to do anything?
No. We've already been through everything in here, right?
Yep.
Yes,
He'll
and
take a look around and make sure there's like nothing hidden underneath this crypt or in that general area where he's at.
Yeah.
I
It'll
know
take you a while.
James, his rogue was looking for secret doors, but I don't think he found any.
Yeah, James, or Avarice, and Draxel. Not Draxel. I forget the thieve's name. Whatever his name was. West.
Jareth, maybe? Jareth?
Jareth. I can't even remember your names. Jareth is the other one. So 2 elves were looking around the room, actively searching. Didn't find anything.
Okay,
And Parafel, you're looking around the crypt, the one you're around.
Yeah.
I've rolled, and we'll let it go for a little bit to see if anybody else has anything like. Amun, do you want to do anything? Anything left you want to do in the room?
No, I'm just making sure that nothing tries to sneak up behind us.
Okay. Looks pretty safe to you right now.
All right, then I'll just keep an eye out and, follow the party around.
Okay, sounds good. Alrighty, so you guys have got everything back the way the way you left it, minus some dust and a robe. Did you guys take the rings? I say robe, I mean a cloak. Did you guys take the rings as well, or just the cloaks? Or
I
the
was
cloak?
not. I was not intending to take any rings off of the
Gotcha.
bodies.
All right. No problem.
It was just the cloak.
Alrighty. So, Parafel, after you've made your sweep around the crypt, do you feel like it's pretty obvious that it's just a crypt, no hidden or secret doors around it that you could find?
Okay. I'm trying to look at the map. Is it just a room of more crypts to the north?
What was that?
Is that just a room with more crypts to the north? No.
Yes.
No
Correct.
exits
There
from
were crypts in there as well that you guys had all went through. There was 11 in total, and they were able to open up the tops on all of them except for that one.
Okay.
A little more heavy, maybe.
Do you guys mind if I hang on to the cloak until we have it identified? Because I'm going to go ahead and wear it, since we suspect that it's a cloak of protection. Help me with my
I have
saves.
no problem with that.
That's fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not wearing any cloak right now. My AC sucks. Although this won't help with my AC if it's a cloak of protection. It'll just help with my saves, I think. Is that right, Wilson?
That's the way it's supposed to work. Now, Fancy Grounds won't know the difference of you wearing plate versus you wearing leather, so I'll have to see what it does. I mean, you're
Okay.
fairly certain that it's a cloak of protection because Baez was fairly certain, but I need to look at your character sheet once you put it on.
So, Oric, do you want to go take a look at the crypt now that we're done with it to make sure everything's in order? Or are you satisfied with our inspection?
Okay, does everything look okay?
It does. Barjarni as well looked over it. But it looks okay to you as well.
Okay. Well, with that, we'll go ahead and start moving in this direction. I'll collect the party and we'll move as a unit, since we have no scout.
Well, we have him. He's just in a bag.
And he's dead.
Yes. Grease spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna start heading down this hallway here, Wilson. Do I know from? I'm sorry, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure there's a stairway in this general direction.
Nope.
I know you said we've been through here
Nope.
and we're
Not
familiar.
there.
There's no stairway in this direction.
No. Yeah, it's
Okay.
this way. And you know that because there were big stairs.
Okay, I'll go that way then.
Second, and I will reveal a little bit here. In fact, this area is still lit. Yeah, go ahead and draw reveal. Oh.
All right, I'll take a look down this hallway.
I'm not done yet.
Sorry.
That's the library.
Are those stairs down at the bottom? Are those the stairs you were referring to?
Yes, they go down. Or at least that's
got
what
it.
you remember. They go down.
That's where we're headed. All right, so we're gonna head to those stairs.
Okay. When you get there, you come around the corner, and right here, you see a barrel. And on top of it, there's like 3 pieces of parchment. Looks like maybe there's some kind of drawing or design or something on the parchment.
Okay. I'll ask Parafel, you want to take a look at it?
Sure. Parafel will go over there and take a look.
So you see 3 pieces of parchment. The one on top looks like it's got some runes marked into it, and they're kind of familiar from the the runes that were on the front door. They look a little bit like that. And there's kind of some notes in a language that you're not sure what it is. It doesn't, any of the languages that you speak, it doesn't seem to be one of those. Then there's 2 other pieces of parchment that are also in the stack.
And these were like on the doors that were bound, correct?
The markings of the runes, yeah, it looks like somebody had maybe scribed out what it looked like.
Our mage is not here.
No, well, you're a mage.
No, I'm a half mage.
You are probably higher level than him.
I tell the party what it is. It's reminiscent of the runes that were on the front door. I want to check the other doors in this place that were bound.
So the first page was that you didn't look at the other ones, but when you've got them, you got the notes in your hand. You turn around, you look up the stair or down the stairs, and you can see that the doors are blown open. Look the same state as the ones up top.
So that's probably not a good thing, being as we know that they were sealed up on purpose.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you're saying the doors in front of the stairs have been blown open?
Yeah, this used to be the.
Yeah, there was a set of doors.
Funny.
Yeah, down that way. There was a set of doors. They weren't right at the edge, but they were right there.
Have we not been down these stairs before?
No, you have not.
Oh, okay.
Remember the doors that
Territory.
made you feel funny?
I remember the doors at the front entrance that made me feel funny.
And
I don't
there
remember
was a
being...
door at each level that did that we've been on.
Okay, got it.
They were sealed up.
Well, why don't we keep those parchments? If anything, might be useful to some of the people back in town that want to know more about what we saw in the temple.
What's on the 3rd page, Mike? There was 3 of them.
Yep, on the 3rd page. 1 second. give me a percentile on the tower, please.
Did they explode?
Well, I'm checking to see if you noticed it before you read them, but unfortunately you missed it by... You needed 25% and you rolled a 39%. So they did go off. It was explosive runes, but let me check the range on the spell first. What's the radius? Okay, you're lucky because your character is not next to the barrel when it blew up. So only you and Barney, I think, will need to save. Let me double check.
I'll be standing back over here from now on.
I like amount of half. So Barney needs to save. Yeah.
What kind of
let me-
save?
Save versus spells.
Okay.
Actually, let me do it.
Sure. And this
Because-
is from the barrel? From
No,
the
it's
document
from
you
the-
read at the barrel?
So
Explosive
what they
runes.
did, yeah, and you'll learn this quickly, is after it happens, you guys are going to look at the barrel, because nobody looked at the barrel. They just picked the notes off the barrel. The idea was, you pick up the notes, you flip through the explosive runes, and boom, it blows up along with the barrel there as well. So it could
gotcha.
have been much worse. Let me do the save for Barney, because Brian didn't even get a save.
No.
I'm gonna do 2 different damages just because it's easier. So he took 8. Should have took 8. It looks like he took the full 16. I'll fix him. He should have only taken 8. Where is he? There we go. I'll fix Barney. And Brian?
Yeah, that hurt.
Yes.
He lets out a string of curses in Elvish, man.
Yeah. We're not done yet. 1 second. I need... So, real quick, so I don't... So I need you to give me a D20 for leather.
In a tower.
No, you can do an open. It's not that big a deal. You're looking for 6 or better? 6 or you want anything above 6 or above.
I just
this.
lost connection to the host, it says.
You did.
I
Why is
rolled a
that, man?
16. I don't know why. It showed a 16 on my end, but I don't know if it made it to the server or not.
It did not. It did not. But I think what we need is we'll take that one. Let me look at the next in the list. So we'll do another one.
Failed.
You're still on audio, so that's good.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll for you, or do you have like a 20-sided sitting there you can just throw?
I've got a 20 right here.
All right. Give me another one. We're doing another leather. This is for your belt pouch.
That was a 5.
Okay, so your belt pouch is gone along with your holy water and your... Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lamp, oil lamp in there, or lamp oil, I should say.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. So you're going to take...
He's going to die then. It takes more than
7
2
damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Hold on, let me do this. Good. Let's see.
going to disconnect and see if I can reconnect from the server.
Oh, yeah, you only had 2 hit points left, didn't you? There we go. And then we need to do... That's going to be cloth. Oof. Give me... Can you still do the
Yeah, I'm
D20?
still
All
here.
right.
Yeah,
Give
I
me a
can roll it
D20
back.
for cloth. You need to roll...
I rolled
just-
a 13. You don't tell me what I need. I'm just
Okay.
gonna roll. You
Yeah,
can tell
so-
me if it dies or not.
All right, so your hat
Yeah,
is...
I can't connect to the server right now. So
All right, so your hat of disguise is gone, unfortunately. We need to do metal, fire. Give me another D20 and tell me what you roll. This is for your sword. You still there, Brian? Yeah, we just lost Brian, I bet. The rest of you guys still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here. Sir.
Okay. Yeah, Brian may be having problems again tonight. He had them last time. It's like the routing at his where he worked or where his connectivity come through. He could get to other places, but he couldn't get to Discord or server. In this case, it looks like he's just mute.
Can you hear me?
Barely. There you go.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I don't know what happened anyway. I rolled a 20 on that last roll. I could hear you guys, but you guys couldn't hear me.
Okay, so the sword is saved. I need you to give me another one, and this is for your armor.
A 13.
That is a save. Wood. Where's the wood? Wood. Dick. Give me a D20 for that.
Oh, it died. I rolled a 1. Whatever it was just died.
Short bow. It's not magic, but yeah, no bow. And then I guess it's your offhand short sword. One for that.
10. A 10.
A 10? Okay, 10 is fine. Alright, so you didn't lose your armor or your sword. You lost your hat of disguise and your belt pouch with your stuff in it. You are now on the ground, bouldering, unconscious, and he is disconnected again. But the rest of you guys can... I mean, he's out of it anyway, so you guys can deal with it.
Can I lay hands on him?
I don't think you've laid a hands on anybody, so you certainly can. You want me to do that for you?
I can heal him with Bjarni. Why don't you save your heal? Are you there?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Okay.
So.
Do you want to hold off and let Bjarni heal him, or do you want to heal him anyways? It's up to you.
Well, he could do a lot more healing than I can.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do one. So I'm going to do a cure moderate wounds on Parafel.
Okay. And remember to do it twice because he's got that the heal portion of that.
Who did it drop that on? I didn't want to drop that on anybody. Yeah, that I don't think healed anybody, right?
Let me do it and see if I can fix it. I don't know if I.
No, I don't think I healed anybody. That's the thing. I just dropped the dice on the board. I wasn't intending for that to heal anybody because I wanted to cast first. But it, but it put that 4 + 5, 9 up there. But I don't think that actually healed anybody, right?
It did not. No.
Okay, so now I'm gonna heal. And I'll do it twice since he's got the hat.
There you go. All right. So, Paraphil, your eyebrows are very singed. The right side of your wherever your belt pouch was, whatever side that whenever the belt pouch went up, it kind of burned that side of your leg, but the healing is taking care of most of that. You're at half health, at least at this point.
Yeah.
Whatever was in both parchments, other than that one, is now gone. All of the parchment that was in your hand is just incinerated immediately.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use my other heal on him as well.
Yeah. And Brian is back, by the way. Yeah, we hear him. We can just keep going by, if you can't get to the server, we can just, you tell me what you want to do and we'll do it.
Yeah, right now it's just going to be theater of the mind for me.
Yeah. Do you think it's network connection from like last time?
Yeah, I think it is, because it affected, even on the phone, it was getting real choppy.
Alrighty. So, after that happens, you guys kind of look, do a closer examination of that barrel. It's kind of a smallish one. It's not the full size one. You see, it has 3 X's on it, and he's already been out. I took him, huh? Okay. Sorry. But yeah, it looks like it's got 3 X's on it. It smells like really sulfurish. And you can kind of see that there's this blackish powder on the top and on the side, and Paraphil, after he looks at it a little closer, he's like, "Oh, it's alchemy."
Okay. All right, but it's all destroyed now. Now we're free to head down the stairs.
If you would like to, you certainly can.
The barrel is still intact, right?
It absolutely is, yes. Because if it wasn't, it would have blown up for additional damage.
So it's a bomb.
Yeah. Well, let's steer clear of that then.
And as a mage, that is kind of offensive to you, in that you don't. I mean, it's kind of an abomination. It's like dirty. It's wrong. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but to you, like any kind of stuff,
it's wrong magic.
Right? Yeah, it's just wrong. And in fact, you kind of have with the people that have trained you and you learned from when you were growing up, they have this kind of standing order that if you ever find some sort of alchemist that does this kind of thing, this kind of wrong magic, you're supposed to stop them. Yeah, keep in mind you're chaotic, so. But that's kind of, because if you don't, the long-term effect of them doing that would be that, they would basically wipe out the need for magic. At least that's their thought process. So
we'll just have to find this turd. Maybe strap him to his own barrel.
Alright, so you guys got a set of stairs that lead down if you want to go. Looking down there, both Amund and Grimlock, you guys feel, the rest of you guys aren't as sensitive to this sort of thing, but they are. You guys feel like a airflow coming from down there up, which is not normal, unless there's some sort of. And normally that would be on an exit tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah, I suspect that has to do with it being. I suspect we're getting close to the air temple. Only concern I have, Bjarni kind of speaks up and says, "I'm out of heals," kind of thing. Actually, is he out of heals? He's definitely out of cure moderate wounds.
You want me to look at him? I can.
If you don't mind. I get confused with these check boxes.
Well, the check boxes just mean that he's cast them. If they are not checked next to him, next to the spell, then they're still available.
But why does it have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 next to Cure Light Wounds? When up at the top it says he only has.
Oh, that was me
5.
fucking around with something. Yeah, hold on. Let me think. I fixed a bug, and I was looking at him whenever I was doing it. Let me correct that. He had cast it once.
Okay.
We fix that. He had maximed. There we go. There we go. Back. And then I'll tick one off manually. That's it. That's the way it should have
Okay,
been.
so he's got.
There was a
Cure
bug
Light.
that when you reduced the number of spells you have memorized, it didn't actually reduce the number until you got to 0. So when you added back, it went like from 5 to 6 to 7. It was fucked. I fixed it.
Okay, well, let's head down then. Bjarny does have some heals, so I think we're good to go.
All right, one
So
second.
we'll head down.
You are correct in that it does go down into another area. Let me get this loaded up. I'm doing some unmasking, so give me a second.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Yep, I can hear you.
Thank you. I'm back on the machine, but I still can't connect to the Fantasy Ground server.
There you go. So you are correct. As you go down the stairs, these doors that are there on the map are not actually there. They were blown open. You can see in the what you guys termed as the air temple. And right in the center is that big old bronze tube over the center of the floor, and the bottom of the floor there's kind of a indention, and there's like swirling air and like a fog kind of in the middle of the room. You can see an altar in the fog on the other side with maybe some objects on it. There's 2 braziers on either side of the little indentation, and you got doors on the east, west, and south.
All doors are closed, correct?
Yep.
And do any of the doors look any different than each other? I'm assuming I can't see the door at the far side, right? Through the fog, or can I?
You can tell there's a door there. You can't tell if it's exactly the same type of the ones that are on the east and the west, but it looks like it. The bill, just it's hard to tell what color it is and what's on it, but you can tell there's doors there.
But as far as the east and west doors go, there doesn't seem to be a difference between.
Nope. You do see the, like I said, the 2 burning sort of braziers on either side. They're both kind of releasing a little bit of, they're burning, and they're releasing smoke, and the smoke seems to be captured up and pulled into the middle of that it seems to be what maybe is feeding that central sort of thing in the middle. And as you look closer, you can kind of see there's you thought it was fog, but it's not really fog. It's kind of like a portal maybe, and when you look, it's kind of semi-opaque. You can kind of see through it a little bit, but you can see that it's like the Earth one, except it's different. It's just, it goes somewhere that looks, foggy and a lot of wind, maybe.
Okay. All right, so I'll head in slow, kind of want to take a step into the room here and see if I see anything unusual happen, you know, because when we went into the earth elemental room initially, I remember as soon as I walked in the room, the sentries activated, started heading towards me. So I'm kind of doing the same thing here, seeing if I see anything happen unusual when I step in the room, when I first step in the room.
Nothing that happens immediately. No.
Okay. Well, I will start making my way clockwise around the room, staying on the outside,
Yeah.
going slowly, and keeping my eyes on the middle to see if I see anything unusual happen. And I'm just going to make my way around clockwise till I get to the southern door.
Okay.
And as I
You make
pass the door on the east, I'm going to do a listen, see if I hear anything on the other side.
okay. Let me do that. You don't hear anything.
Okay. Do you want me to move my guy over to the
I
other
can move
side
you.
now?
Nothing untoward happens as you move around the central part. When you get to this side, you can see you can see clearly there is definitely a altar. See walking through the middle of that?
No, Bjarni was accompanying me.
Okay. You just kind of went through the middle. So you can see there's an altar with some crystals. It's a crystal bowl and even a crystal knife sitting next to it.
Okay. Okay, I'm assuming the party is accompanying me.
Yeah, Parafel will be with you.
Yeah, I'll make sure I walk around
I'll follow.
the outer edge like they did. And then over there.
And all his 13 hit points are following
Oh, you're max health, dude.
Yeah, you're back. They healed you all the way up.
okay. Awesome. In that case, let's go kick some ass. His clothes are probably still burned.
Yes. You smell burning hair for weeks. Alright, you guys are at the southern door. Actually, let me do something real quick.
Is the altar near that door?
Yes, it's just behind you. Probably, here, I'll measure. It is about 15 feet from the door that you're at. It's right behind you. If you when you guys came in from the north part of the room, looking, when you guys are looking south, it was on the opposite side of this where the portal was. So you can see it pretty clearly. I mean, would you like for me to post a picture in Discord so you can see
that's
that?
good.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
It's a what is that? An octagon shape? It's a stop sign shaped room, and you guys are on the southern side of it. And if you're listening to what you're not, Brian, clean feed, you should be able to hear all the wind and noise. No, you won't because it's disconnected. There we go.
Yeah,
Is it back now?
It was showing away a while ago, so I didn't know if it was just my connection or what.
I've reset it. Can you hear it, Charles?
I haven't been hearing anything from Clean Feed, to be honest with you. No, I don't hear anything. It says you're
Well,
away.
let me reload it. Yeah, because it had
Still
closed up on me. That thing just does not stay open. You hear it now?
It was connecting.
I don't hear anything. It says you're connected. Now I do.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
hear it. Yeah.
All right. I tell you what. Let's give it a couple more minutes. And if Brian, if you can't get in, what I'll do is I'll do the same thing I did with James and the two Jameses when they couldn't connect. I'll reset my interface and remove that alternate thing that
Shoot
maybe
me
caused some
the IP
problems for me.
address. I'm gonna do a trace and just see if it's died somewhere between.
Okay. Give me a second, guys. I'll get that for him. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I think that's it. All right. So you guys at the southern door, Auric and Amund, what do you guys want to do?
I think I'm just gonna hold fast here. I'm not big on walking through whatever that is.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Where was this bowl at?
What was that?
On the altar? Where was the bowl at? On the altar?
Yep. There's a crystal, looks like a crystal bowl and a crystal knife. At least from what you can see here. It is still slightly foggy, but I mean, you can tell that they're made of crystal.
I'm gonna go back there and mess with the bowl and a knife.
All right. Let's see what happens. 1 second.
Yeah, if I take the knife around the edge of the bowl, does it make a noise or something?
Well, when you touch the crystal knife, let's see. In the central part of the room, that big swirling mass in the middle, it immediately just like, you know, gets 10 times stronger and swirling around, and it looks like almost like a tornado in the middle of the room. It starts growing up into that. There's a big bronze sort of tube coming out of the ceiling, and it's shooting up through that, and it seems to be getting stronger and stronger. What are you gonna do? That's what happens as soon as you touch the knife.
Put the knife down.
Okay. Do me a favor, and or I can do it for you. You want me to? I need you to give me a save versus spells. You want me to do that for you?
I can get it here, I think.
Okay. Alrighty. So when you set the knife down back on the altar, like a blast of wind, it almost looks like an arm of, like an arm of a long sort of, like if you're looking at the galaxy, like our galaxy, what we think it looks like. There's arms hanging off of it. They stretch out. It looks like kind of like an arm of just air and wind and fog. It just comes swinging out at you, and it strikes you, but you're able to kind of put up your shield at the last second, and it doesn't do any damage, but it pushes you back like 10 feet.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, I don't know if you saw the message.
What message?
Wilson,
It stops there?
Yeah, that's where, after that, it's all time out.
Okay. That makes sense. You shouldn't be able to trace right past there, I don't think. When we take our break, I will do the reset thing.
That's cool.
Alrighty.
And I'm not going to be able to play real late tonight. Anyway. Probably going to be done about 9:30 or so.
No!
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to get up in the morning.
Oh, gotcha. Very well. Alrighty. So, gentlemen, nobody else is doing anything, I don't think. Back to Grimlock. What are you doing?
Well, I was going to kind of make my way north into the fog, and with Bjarni behind me, and just as I move into it, I was gonna again just pay close attention to what's going on in the middle, make sure nothing unusual happens, and if something does, I was gonna back out. But now that he's went in there and started something up, I guess I'll just wait here and see what happens.
So the wind in the middle of the room kind of it got really heavy and violently swirling around. But after he set it down, it backed up and it seemingly attacked him. It's kind of mellowed out and went back to its normal sort of state.
Okay.
You can see the two braziers just kind of feeding it smoke or whatever it's doing.
Okay. In that case, none of us are in the fog then, right?
No,
We're
not right
backed
now.
out. Okay. I'm gonna step up to the altar here. Does anything happen when I'm in the fog? Do
Nope.
I feel any effects or anything, or do I feel like
It's a little more humid and a little cooler, but other than that, no.
I'm not going to touch anything on the altar? You said there was a bowl and a knife, right?
Yep, a crystal bowl and a crystal knife. That's it.
Okay, so and he touched the knife, and the knife is what caused that.
Yep.
Correct. Okay. All right, I am going to keep moving towards the middle, just kind of one step at a time. Again, just looking at the center here, trying to see if I see anything unusual happen.
Nope. It actually the air is cool. It doesn't doesn't have a smell. Maybe it's fresh air, but other than that, nothing. You get a whiff of kind of the smoke coming off the braziers, but other than that, nothing happens.
Okay, so in the portal itself, I'm assuming that's planar, correct?
You are not, that's not sort of your field of expertise.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about planar, like it's on a plane kind of thing. Is it a three-dimensional portal, or is it like a flat portal?
It's flat.
Yes. It's
yeah,
flat.
when you guys were on the side, it looked like a slit, but when you're on either side of it, it looks like a circle.
So it looks like a circle from where I'm at now, correct?
Right. From the north and south, it looks like a circle.
And that portal is... Can you just draw a line where it is?
Where it's at?
I just want to make sure I don't accidentally walk into it. I don't want to walk into the portal.
Well, it's like right... I mean, it's in the middle of that.
That's where it was.
Yeah, in between. It's like right smack dab in the middle of that thing, yeah. So you're good.
Okay. I'm going to walk up here.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing interesting happens?
Nope.
Okay, so describe these braziers to me. Now that I'm standing right up on them.
Alrighty, let's see. They're made of crystal. They're suspended from tripods by chains of silver. And they are, I mean, the smoke that you've got off of it is a sickly sweet, perfumey smoke.
Do they, is there like a fire or anything in them? Or is it literally just smoke coming out of them?
There is a fire, there is embers of something, burning in each of them.
And when I put my hands close to it, is it hot?
It's warm, definitely. I mean, looking at it, it looks, what you would think a fire would be, or coal, like something that you're cooking out on your grill or something using charcoal.
Okay.
So is it like they burned incense off of it?
The whatever's burning just smells sickly sweet. You're not sure if it's something they put on it, or if it's some magical effect, or if it's whatever it is that's burning.
All right, so what do you guys think about me pouring some water on one of these things?
I was just thinking the same thing. So go.
All right. Trying to extinguish one. Okay, well, let's do that. I will take one of my water skins out, and I'm gonna warn everybody ahead of time. This could have adverse effects. Everybody should be ready to go. And I'm gonna douse one of these braziers with the water skin.
Okay, you pour it in, and it emits a little bit of steam, but it seems to just the embers glow really hot, but they don't go out. It's like a lot of steam. It kind of actually fills a little more, smoke, and fills the center a little thicker.
Yeah.
Maybe you need something more potent.
What do you guys think about me trying to extinguish one of these things with my axe?
Well, is there anything besides paraffin that could burn in this room?
Well, there's Amund, there's Auric, there's
Oh.
Barney, Grimlock. I mean, if there's
I just
nothing
said like there's
wood, there's no
combustible there, 'cause
wood.
If he knocks that things over and embers go everywhere, we're gonna have fire.
You are a good 20, 30 feet away from him. You're a good 30 feet away from where he's at.
He's not really worried about it. I'm just saying, if he knocks it over and embers go everywhere,
Okay,
hey,
if that
let's
happens,
try to extinguish one.
the immediate area where those are at, there is no combustibles. It's stone floor, that sort of stuff, and brass tube.
Says, yeah, Grimlock, go for it. See if you can put it out.
Okay. I will take a swing at one.
The one in front of you.
Closest to me. The one closest to me, yeah.
All right, give me a d20. Just do like a Thaco attack right off the front of your character sheet. Wow, you just whiff. You swing at it, and the fog or the smoke or something kind of is, messing up your vision, and you strike the floor and it sparks, but that's all that happens.
And Paraphrase said, did you just miss a stationary object?
No. I meant to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it again. Can I roll the dice again?
You certainly can. Whiff! Smash! You hit the floor again. This time you hit the floor so hard it makes your hands just vibrate, and you release your axe and it clatters to the floor.
Was that another practice swing?
He rolled a 1 this time.
I'm done warming up. I will pick up the axe and mutter some dwarvish curse words and make another attempt to kill the brazier.
Alrighty, roll again.
This time I'm gonna yell and act really mean when I do it. I'm really attempting to obliterate it this time.
Maybe you should try to charge it. Get back and run at it real good.
Alrighty, so this time you're able to hit it. You don't get a solid, you didn't get dead center, but you got on the edge. It was enough to strike it, and when you did, the crystal brazier just shatters and scatters everywhere. And when it does, you hear this tear, this rip, this sound that just hold on a second. And when it does, you hear this ripping sound like a giant piece of canvas just shredded, and there's a slice that comes right through where that crystal thing was, and you hear the sounds of screaming and death, and this sulfurous smell comes blasting you in the face. Your heat hits you in the face, and the next thing you know, there is this large creature standing before you. 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Oops. I did it again.
I don't think I have an image for this thing.
Uh-oh. No image. Sounds bad.
Yeah, let me look up and the image, and I will tell you what it looks like. But I can tell you it has like a vulture head. It's got wings. It's got claws. It's got big old claws on its feet. It's got a long tail. Brian knows what they are. 1 second. Got me here. As soon as it comes out, Barney, he's like, it's a demon! And it has claws, it's got wings, it's got... How many attacks does this sucker have? 5. Claw, 8 feet, bite. So yeah, with his wings, so it's kind of hovering over the ground. And so this is going to constitute a surprise check. So give me, and I'm going to put this thing on the map right where it was. Give me a surprise check. Grimlock. You are not surprised, so everybody go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Need a 10 sided, right, Mike? Fairfield rolled an 8.
I got a set. Switch on bar.
Oh, Barney. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. I forget to do it to you guys.
Alright, looks like we're good to go. Grimlock, you go first. You see this demonic looking creature in front of your face.
Oh man, I
He
am
does
swinging
not
at him, dude.
look happy.
I
Alright,
am swinging
roll and a hit then.
Oh my god.
Ooh, whiff! Another one!
Second
2
attack.
ones, man. What's up with that?
That's better.
That looks like it.
Is he large or no?
He is in fact large. He's 8 feet tall.
That's definitely large.
Alrighty, next is Paraphil.
How far away is it?
You are. Actually, let me log tokens in list. You are 30 feet away. Between there's a yeah. If you want to move
So I
up,
can
you
move
certainly
it.
can.
I'm gonna move up and attack.
Yeah.
And I roll a 19
That's
with
hot.
dice roll.
I'm pretty sure that's a hit.
It's large.
Let me
so
get your
it's
character sheet.
1d12 longsword is large damage, right?
Yep.
And I got an 8.
So you did 9 damage.
Okay. And then I moved and attacked, so I'm done.
Yep. That's right. Alright. Next is our demon buddy. Let's see what he gets to do. Run. Darkness gauge. Resistance. Da. E. Look at that. That is strange. What is he gonna do? I think what he's gonna do when he comes right out is he's just gonna go straight for all out, all attacks on Grimlock. Barney.
Okay. So I had rolled initiative to go up and melee attack him, so I will go ahead and do that. So I'll move him up to there and swing at him with the mace.
How do you go for it?
That's, Morning Star +1. And he misses. Pass
I
turn.
need you to give me a save for versus spells for Barney.
Okay.
Okay, so when Barney moved up that close to the swirling stuff, It kind of buffed him back. I mean, he's able to hold his position for now. He wouldn't be able to cast spells or anything standing there, but he's able to stand there. Work. Sure go.
Alright, I gotta move out.
Gotcha. And you can get a single attack off if you'd like to. Oh! How did you hit with a 2? His AC is 8? That can't be right, is it? His armor class is 0. How's it saying you hit him? Am I missing something there?
Because he's a paladin and he hits evil shit.
He does.
I agree with that.
That's weird. Hold on a second. Let me. I'm gonna do this manually. See what happens. Ignore this. I just want to see what it is. Oh well, shit. Of course, I roll a 20 testing it. See now, I missed. What did he do that's different?
Just grab the dice off the character sheet and dropped it on the demon.
Yeah, but it says you attack demon 2. And you hit AC 10, and you need to hit AC 0. Whatever, looking at your roll, you rolled a 2 plus 4 is a total of 6, it would hit AC 8. It's not actually a hit, it shows as one, and I'm not sure why. Whenever I manually did it, it didn't do it, so. But just FYI, that was a miss. That is weird. And you drug it off the character sheet and attacked him, right?
Yeah.
That is weird.
Want me to try it again?
No, we'll come back to you. I don't want to spend too much time on it. It's probably some fiddly thing that has to do with your, something. I don't know. But we'll go to Amund.
Force plus 2, does that matter?
No, you hit AC 8 with all your adjustments, rolling a 2, which was not near AC 0. For some reason, your thing shows that you were attacking something with AC 10, but it's not. Actually, hold on. I think I may know what it is. Where is this? Nope, that's not it either. Oh well. We'll go. We're gonna skip it. We'll worry about it later. Numbers don't lie, though. I looked at them, so we're good. Amund.
Alright, I'm gonna move up here, and I think that's gonna be it for what's gonna last.
Okay. Oops. Everybody needs to roll initiative.
Let's do it.
Hold on a second. A 4 on the die.
What are you doing? Are you attacking with your longsword?
Yeah, so it's 1 plus 4, I think.
So 8. Looks like everybody has rolled. Oops, don't ignore that. Don't roll, please. God damn it. It just... Yeah, that was my fault. That's because I hit the move initiative at the same time that Amun did, and everybody rolled initiative, and then the person on the end of the initiative when I hit next initiative was the person. Everybody's got to roll again. Brian, I'm just going to roll from your character sheet.
Okay.
Everybody's got to roll again, you said?
Yes. It's my fault. Sorry. And I'll tell you when it's your turn, Brian. Alright, looks like everybody's rolled again. We'll start over. And this time, the demon creature is not swiping at something. He just kind of, he focuses his claws and his hands at Grimlock. Grimlock. I don't know if they're, let me check and see what the spell says. Zero save. 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 Opponents who fall within the weight capacity of the spell can be hurled, but they are allowed to avoid effect. Give me a save versus spells.
Grimlock, right?
Yeah. And you succeed. You resist the... It's like there's some force pushing on you, like a wall just slams in and pushes, but it kind of pushes right through you and goes away. Not sure what it was.
Okay.
Grimlock.
Alright, dude. I am pissed off at that demon. I'm gonna swing at him. Here we go.
That's a hit. I don't think you're gonna miss unless you roll a 1 or a 2. Yeah, definitely not with a 19. And he goes down. Iker kind of sprays. Yeah, he did. Iker sprays all over the place. He kind of just falls to the ground and melts into this pool of black, slimy ooze. He's gone. He's dead.
Anything else going on?
Nope. Barney needs to give me a save again. Spells.
I was moving that round though. Did he not get a chance to move?
It stopped after you, so. But he needs to give me a save. So go ahead.
Okay.
And he's saved. He's able to stand there and do whatever it is he wanted to do.
He wants to move. He wants to get out of there.
Alright, so I will unlock tokens. You can move now.
Okay, good. All right. Well, so before you said that there was some smoke coming out of the braziers, and that smoke appeared to be feeding the maelstrom here.
Yep.
So now, can I assume that there's no smoke coming out of the brazier that we destroyed?
Well, you like take stock and then you look back at the brazier and it looks like it's kind of back in one piece. It's kind of slid back together. All the crystals kind of reformed, and the flame or the embers inside of it are still smoldering, filling the maelstrom.
Okay, so I shattered it.
Yep.
Then a demon spawned in its place, and then when the demon died, the brazier reassembled and is now hanging from the ceiling, suspended by chains again. Correct?
It's hanging from a tripod, so it's not on the ceiling. You're not sure when it came back together. You were focused on the demon. So, but once the demon was dead, you guys kind of got, took stock of what was going on. You're like, holy shit, it's back together.
Okay. Any ideas, guys?
Is there any kind of like spellcraft check we can make or anything? Just see if we know what's going on.
You can make one, and we'll see what we can tell you from it.
Rolled an 18.
Let me see what that tells me on your character sheet. You're not entirely sure what's caused what's happening.
All right.
Can Bjarni do a check? He has spellcraft. Can he do a spellcraft check to see if he can discern any more information about what's going on here?
You can sure give me a check. Give me the skill check in the tower, please. As far as he knows, there is no divine. There's nothing that he can. With his, divine experience with divine spells or anything. He's not
Yes.
sure what the connection is. More than
Okay,
likely,
so-
it's outside of his field of expertise.
So can I walk in between the maelstrom in the middle and the altar without, like, Bjarni was, when he moved into that square where I want to move, he had to save versus spells. I'm asking, is there a way to get in between the altar and that maelstrom in the middle without doing that?
No.
Okay, got it. That answers that question. All right, so I'm going to go around here, stand back behind the altar here, and just take a really close look at the altar itself and the tools on there. See if I see any writing, anything unusual at all. Take a real close look at it.
Alrighty, 1 second.
Are the items vibrating, or is there anything coming off of them?
They are not doing anything. I mean, they look like a crystal knife and a crystal bowl. You can kind of see there's some red staining on both. The altar itself is just like worn stone, gray. Looks like it's been there for a long time. It even seems to be a little weathered on the opposite side where it's next to the swirling maelstrom. See no markings on it though.
Okay. So we could try and cast a Dispel Magic on the portal. I know Bjarni has a Dispel Magic memorized. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I don't remember if Parafel had one memorized or not.
Sure, go ahead.
What did you say, Mike?
Let's go ahead and give it a try.
You said go ahead and what? Sorry.
Let's go ahead and give it a shot.
Okay.
Yeah, Parafill doesn't have
Alright.
Dispel Magic.
Does not?
Does not.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll take Bjarni up here, and I will cast Dispel Magic on the portal.
Alrighty, yeah, give me a roll in the tower, please. D20.
Just a
Straight
a
D20.
D20 on the tower. 1 D20 on the tower. Got it.
Yep. Alrighty, give me a second. So, as Barney is casting the spell, you guys hear the door. At least Amund. I'm not going to say you guys, I'm going to say Amund. Because you guys are kind of constantly here in the air, it's kind of hard to hear. Especially where everybody else is. So you're kind of at the edge. And Barney's focusing on casting the spell. But you hear the door to the south open. And in fact, I think I can probably... hold on a second. Let's see. Where is it? Come on. Oh, wrong one. Damn it. There we go. The door behind you opens up, and you see what looks like just a the whole door is just framed by several. Well, I mean, I say several. All you can see is there's just like these humans that they look dead. They're all covered in like barnacles, and water's dripping off of them, and you can kind of see there's some moss and not moss, but seaweed coming off of parts of them. And they're kind of all just moving into the room fairly quickly. In fact, much quicker than you would expect. These types of you kind of think that they look zombie-ish, but they're moving a little faster than normal. But when all you can see behind them is there's just like a swarm of them behind the door. And with that, we're going to take a 10-minute break.
Okay.
This is where I gotta go.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. So that's what I was wanting to do. Let me.
Yeah.
See you, Brian.
I'll see you guys later.
Alright, we're going to get started here again. Let me get this stuff set up. Add a marker. Alright, let me get the roots off. We are back. Fine, if you are there. Nothing? I don't know how to say your name. If you're there, does the audio sound okay? Is it like the background ambient stuff too loud, too quiet? I don't know. I don't want to override them, but if you can hear them and me, I guess we're okay. Alright, so everybody's back. So, Barney cast a spell. You can go ahead and tick it off. Had no effect on the portal.
I cast it.
Okay. It had no effect on the portal. And after he cast it, he immediately realizes, with, I assume, warning from Amund.
Yep. Definitely alert the group that we got visitors.
Yeah, these guys come barreling through. Right as soon as the door comes. Oh, don't move. Let me lock tokens. There you go. Now we can set. So what I need you guys all to do is go ahead and roll initiative, and we will start from there.
I'm just curious. Did Bjarni get the impression when he cast a spell that it was just like completely useless, or did he get the sense of I'm not powerful enough to make this happen? Did he get any sort of feeling from casting the spell?
No, you don't get anything. You don't get feelings like that. It didn't do anything. That's all he knows.
Okay. All right, got it.
Just waiting on Barney, and we can get going. Fairfell is. Alrighty, Grimlock.
I'm gonna run to the aid of my comrades. I'm gonna barrel up here and take a swing at this guy in front of the army.
Alright, go for it.
I'm assuming these guys are not large, right?
They're not. They're humanoid shaped size.
Faster.
Alright, Oric, you go. You just step forward and making an attack.
Yes, sir. Step forward, and then I'm gonna. I can attack between the two, right?
Yeah, you can attack between Barney and Grimlock. So.
I don't have a way to target him.
If the audio is not right, just let me know, guys. What was that?
I can't target him with one hand.
Okay, I can do that for you. There you go. He's targeted.
Thank you.
No problem. That is a hit. Roll damage. Oh, he's still standing.
Those guys have some hit points, dude.
They do, don't they?
Those
The badass.
are not ordinary zombies.
They're not. Alrighty. Our next to go is Party.
Alright.
That's it.
Max damage. Man. Oh, Yarny.
And Perfil is not here, so I'm just gonna run around and swing somebody. Sorry, that's not what you would do, but that's what I'm gonna do. Because that's me. And he missed. I'm wound.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this guy right in front of me.
That's it.
There we go. That hit a whole list.
Alright, it looks like it is their go. Alrighty, so I am going to do the other guys first. So the door is actually open. I should as you can see, let's let it go. That number 3. We'll do his action first. He is going to roll D4. He's going to target 2 people. And then he's going to cast a spell.
I know what these guys do.
Why did it not do anything? That is not the way it works. Oh, I got the zombie. Oh, yeah, that's me. Yeah. There. Now we can do the clicky. Really? Oh, I targeted it for the zombie, not this guy. Ah, I'm sorry. Again. There we go. Uh-oh. So, unless Barney has some kind of free action thing, he is now held. It looks like he is surrounded by water, like just a thin layer of water that's like swirling all over him, and he can't move. It's just like covering him up, and it keeps him from moving.
Can he still talk as well?
No, his mouth, eyes, everything are covered. He can't even close his eyes. The other guy. Begins to do something. Not sure what he did. Guy in the back. Casts a spell on himself. Now we go back to zombie rounds. Only has one target. It's gonna be a moont. He's using a blade and he missed! What a thug. This guy is gonna move up to here and whack on Perfell. All these guys are probably gonna miss. Grimlock. Oops. Ooh, I forgot about that. Yes. As soon as he gets near you, he smells just... And you look at him, you can see pus and ooze and all kinds of slime just coming off of him. Yeah. You're safe from that. And he misses you. This guy is going to do the same thing. Did hit you with his club. Dude, what it was. What's this guy? Same thing. Jeez. Enough with the saves, but he does smack you. Ooh, max damage. See if he's... You guys just aren't affected by the stink anymore, man.
That smells worse from the dwarf.
There's no what?
I said I've smelled worse from the dwarf.
Oh. Turn it down because I don't want it to. It's got to be loud on the Twitch. Just don't want it to get over you guys. Oh, he's got birds. And he missed. But he does need to make you save. Yeah, you gotta save again. All right, new round. Roll initiative, please.
Wilson, if I wanted to put my ring of free action on Bjarni, is that something I can do, or is he not available for that kind of stuff? Like, is he surrounded by water to the point where I can't even do that?
You wouldn't be able to do that, no. If you had a spell, like free action spell that you could cast on him, or some kind of, something you could pour over him, maybe.
Okay, and Bjarne doesn't roll initiative, right?
You can, or no. I don't know what's going to happen. So.
Okay. I'll go ahead and roll initiative then.
Let me check my guys. See what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, we're going to do this. Looks like everybody's rolled. Barney is frozen, can't do a thing. This guy, however, is going to... What is he doing? He is casting... Let me make sure I'm correct. Alright, so it looks like Perfil's the only one that's in range. Cast it. And Perfil saved. Good for him. Perfil is going to attack the same zombie he did last time. I miss. Let me cast this person.
He only gets one attack?
Yeah, he's not summoned like you.
Okay.
Perfil is 6, yeah, he's not summoned yet. And let's see, Under Priest. He is the one that held Barney. He is casting... Ooh, yes, this is what he's casting. Nope. Right. Grimlock, your go.
Okay. I will... Which zombie was Parafel swinging at?
The one to your west.
Okay, number 2. Alright, I'll
don't know.
swing at
Whatever's west of you. Yeah.
Alright, I'll swing at number 2. Alright.
Oof. Yeah.
So, I hit him for 30 and that didn't kill him. Oh man. We are so screwed.
Alright, Oric, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna hit
got a zombie in
the
front of you.
southeast.
You know, the one to your... Okay, you're
Southeast.
gotcha. Got him.
Can
Yeah,
you
got him
turn
targeted.
these? Is it possible that you could try and turn these? Can paladins do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to turn.
Okay. What I need you to do is, you know what? I'll do it for you because it's a lot of targeting. So I'll clear your target, and then I will target those zombies for you. And then what I need you to do On your character sheet, in the Actions tab at the very top above your weapons, there is a turn button.
Turn attempt.
Before you click it, let me check something. You are... What level are you? You're 7, so you turn as a level 5 cleric. So it's set up right, so go ahead and click the button.
Oh, thank God. Ha! Awesome.
Alrighty.
And hello,
Targets.
James. Welcome to the party.
Ah, Mr. West is here.
He is.
Make sure.
Good
Make
use.
sure. Yeah. Starts with a J, I know that.
He said he's having sound problems in Discord.
Okay, yeah, you got time to work it out. We'll add you in the next initiative. And Orc is done. Amun.
Heck, I forgot this guy could even turn stuff.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. We work together, man. We're a team.
That is a hit. Right on it.
All right, and you said you do like if it's multiple attacks, you do them on the even rounds. You said.
Yes. Do you have it? Oh, sorry, I moved initiative.
Yeah.
Do you have? Yeah,
No,
go
that's
ahead.
fine.
Do it. Sorry, yeah.
Sorry.
I will stop moving initiative for you. I just.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll not do that. All right. And this guy was doing something. I forget what it was. Actually, I think he is. He's doing something already. So this one turns and starts moving. Then this he starts moving away. So Amund, I'm gonna let you get a swing at him as he turns. But go ahead and attack the same one you did last round.
Okay.
Just do it again. As he's moving away. Oh wow,
There you go.
Yeah, even with +4, that wouldn't hit. So he moves away that direction. See, this guy is over here. He is target Parafel. Parafel is going to get one attack, and I'm not going to do it on that one. Alright. Charles, attack zombie number 6. Well, you don't have to. There's 3 of them around you, or 4 of them around you. They're all going to move.
Yes.
So if you want to save your attack for one of them, you can. You only get one of these kind of attacks per round. So if all 4 of them flee,
Yeah,
you don't get an attack on all 4. You only get an attack on 1.
Yeah, I'll wait till I think 2 was the one I was attacking before, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll attack. I'll wait and attack 2 in hopes that I can take him out.
That's what Parafel's waiting for too. Alright, so I'm gonna do Parafel's attack first. No, you do yours because you're here.
Okay.
More likely to kill him, probably.
One would hope. This guy's already taken a lot of punishment.
He only has 2 hit points left, so yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah. And that is in the round. Roll initiative, gentlemen.
Does Paraphil have any sort of dispel magic memorized?
He does not.
Okay.
James, West, are you able to speak? Can you hear us? Okay. Are you
Says
planning
he
to
can hear but not speak.
Yeah, go ahead and roll in your... Oh, he's already rolled. No, you haven't selected your character yet. You want to go ahead and pick your character and just do your actions without talking? You can do that. So, now I'll put you on the map. There you go.
He says he's not in fantasy or anything.
Oh, yeah, he's not an FG yet. Well, you're stealthed in the back now. We'll just leave you there. Paraphil is going to do something. Roll 4.
Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah, so I'm going to give Jareth 99 initiative. Goes last. Fortunately, Mr. Cannon goes first. Since he is the guy that created these things, he does what one does as someone that creates these things, and he just tells them to go back and fight you guys, and they turn around, and whenever it's their turn, he basically spent his entire round to command them to go back at you guys. Barney is held. Oric.
Alright, I guess just moving forward for the moment. Can I see those guys out there in front of us yet?
You can certainly see the zombies and the guys behind the doorway there. Do what?
Try to turn them, or they're too far away?
Those are the ones that you turned, but it looks like the cleric that created them is one of those guys that's in the backfield, and he has commanded them to go back at you. So they ran to him like they were going to run away, and now they're turning around like they're going to come back at you.
Right, thank you. I guess keep moving forward. So I can hit someone.
I can put you... You want to be right there, and you can swing at the...
Yeah, that looks good.
8 or... You want 8 or 4? The one in front of you or to your southwest?
Southwest.
Okay, he's targeted. That is a hit. Alrighty. So next to act is Grimlock.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. You have the tokens locked, right?
I do.
Okay, what if I do this? Can I do that? Can I go from that square to that square?
No.
Okay.
You can go to that one.
No, I was trying to get within melee range of the under priest.
No, you got they're all blocking the doorway.
Okay, well what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold my initiative until after the zombies are gone.
After the zombies are gone?
After they've taken their turn.
So you're gonna go, well, normally they go at the end of the round.
The zombies?
Yes.
That's correct. So I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna push my initiative till the end. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes. We
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great, thank you. Logging into FG, I had to restart.
Sure.
I get an error, could not connect to the host, check the network settings to verify.
Weren't you the guy? You and both Jameses had problems that one evening, or was that you and Bill? That was Bill and Swan. That wasn't you.
Yeah, I don't think James West had any issues last week.
No.
Well, Swan didn't either.
Nope.
It was the week before that.
Could
That
not
Bill
be.
and him. Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can do this without rebooting. Or restarting the server.
Well, James, while he's doing that, I'll kind of fill you in as to what we did. So that room we were in when we ended last time, the remaining crypts were empty, or they had the same stuff in them as the other ones. So we closed them all up and left that room. Headed south to one of the main stairways. Went down and it took us directly into what appeared to be the air temple. There's a portal and a whirling maelstrom in the middle. A couple braziers appear to be fueling this thing. We went, shattered one of the braziers and summoned a demon. Killed the demon. The brazier reassembled, and we tried to dispel the portal in between the braziers. And while we were in the process of that, the southern doors opened.
Interface. Yeah. Oh, no, you're disconnected completely now, so go ahead and try to reconnect, please. You should just be able to join the server again. There we go. And I had to reset the clean feed, but I think it should be playing again for you. I think only one of you is listening.
So what's that Bandcamp thing?
What?
In the chat, you had something called Bandcamp.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Alrighty, gentlemen. I think we're all... James, were you able to get to your character yet?
I'm still at the downloading files.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. So I'll put you at the end of the round anyways. So we'll go with my guys. I'll do my actions while you guys are doing your thing. And I was doing something. He was casting command.
It says Gygax Guild Bandcamp.com.
I'm not sure what that is. Alright, so this guy yells out, let me make sure I've got this word right.
Can I reopen the map somehow?
I'll reshare it. Alright. He's going to cast command. And when he does, he says, Defenestrate!
He said what?
Defenestrate! You know what that means?
No.
He's leap out the nearest window and or portal.
Okay.
And it looks like you failed your save. And we'll do that when we get to you. Parafel is casting lightning bolts into the middle of that crowd. We will target. It's going to do the. Oof. That's going to come back. Do you guys think he would cast a spell that's going to come back and hit him?
In this case, probably so, especially since he's full health. I would think he would want to hit the casters, though, not the zombies. He would probably want to focus on hitting the casters.
He's got the way the bolt works. He's got like a 10-foot wide thing, so.
Okay. You know better than me, man.
Wow, look at all those failures! Did any of the guys save? The cannon did. Something died. Two things died. Lightning charge is used. Let's see if that was... Which priest was that?
It looks like he only cast the lightning bolt at one of them.
No, you cast it at all of them. There's like a truckload of saves. Yeah, if you scroll down, you should get like a save for every single one of them, and then they all took damage from it.
I only see one under priest though. Under priest 2. He cast it at zombie.
Right.
Zombie 7.
He couldn't hit
Zombie
all
6.
of them.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, what was I looking at? Oh yes, under priest. Which one was this? So he was not. Okay, he was not that one. So Parafel went. This guy is the one that he couldn't get. And was he doing anything? No. But yeah, he did not. He wasn't the one doing the chant. Yeah, he was, but he stopped. This is the one that is targeting Parafel. Near him. I think that means he's got to save a -1 as well. -1. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this, and we'll -1 from the save. It won't affect you because you're wearing the ring. Both of you saved anyways, I think. Oh yeah, he rolled a 20. That did nothing. I mooned.
Alright, I'm gonna charge zombie 5 down here. I think one of them is probably gonna swing at me, but that's fine.
Go for it. Right now, zombie 4 is probably gonna be focused on work. Oh yeah, put you there.
Oh! Is that right? It's +2 to attack per charge? I guess.
It adds it. Yes. It'll make. If you use the charge effect, it'll do it, and you do it.
Yeah,
So
I did. Alright.
yeah, just set your dex to 9 so you don't get AC bonuses from it, and reduces your AC a little bit. There we go.
Oop.
I didn't touch it. You're good. I think you.
Oh, okay. It looked like it skipped 2, but I think they have the same initiative as well.
They may have. Who is Zombie 8? No, Zombie 8's dead. That's one. Alright, so
that's not
number 7. I'm gonna step to his dead body, or his buddy's dead body. He's going to attempt to stink out Auric. Oh, he's got 2 people targeted. Ignore that. Mike did fail. Parafel did, but Parafel's not close enough. He missed with the club. Number 6. Targeting Moon since he's in the front. Missed. That'll be number 5. Is targeting Mund. I don't think you were near this one, so he's going to get a stink on you. And you save. So, damn it.
Nope.
And his
Dwarven
club missed.
Constitution.
Yeah. This guy's going to not attack. He's going to switch to work. Miss. Okay, just terrible. Move this body out of the way. Put him here. Still can't hit a broadside of the barn. Alright. Is Jareth connected yet? He is. James, you can do
barely,
something now.
just did.
So I put you in a spot in the room, and honestly, I will let you move wherever you want to in this room. So before you do whatever you want, you can, because we can just assume you were here before it started, but since you're just coming in, if you want to start there, you can, or if you want to like put yourself, as long as you're in the room, you wouldn't obviously be on the other side, but anywhere in that room, you can be where you want.
Yeah, if somehow you could get back to those casters and start annoying them, that would be great.
All right. I can move relatively silently, but if the room is well lit, I cannot hide. What's the lighting in the room like?
It is lit. It's the walls, the floors, everything. It's kind of give off a pale white light. In addition to that, Auric has a light source because he can't see otherwise normally. Same with Barney. Barney, I think his shield has got continual light on it. So, what was your goal? What were you looking to do?
I was looking to get as close to the door as I could to try and get to the under priest or the cannon.
Oh, like right there.
Yeah, that'd do.
So before this started, everybody was on that. See where they are? This platform. All you guys were there.
Okay.
And then they moved off to futz with the braziers and all this other stuff, and then shit hit the fan. So you could technically be there, or I mean, if you want, you could even be there. You could be on that side of the room. So if you want to be there and just say you were stealth up against the wall using your elven cloak, you certainly can.
Yes, that's what I would like to do.
All right, let me do a quick roll.
And from where I am, I can make the spear full length, and I can reach the cannon from here. Or I might have to take a step.
You would need to move. Actually, because that's a corner. That right there is a corner, and then there's a door right across it. So, I mean, technically, there's a door there. I mean, if you were here in this spot, you could do it. I mean, that body, actually, you could stand on top of that body because it's dead.
I can't actually see the cannon from where I'm standing.
I mean, you know he's there because the door is kind of
Right.
open.
But
yes.
I mean, I don't have line of sight on him right now.
Not really.
So I'd have to move at least 5 feet, maybe 10, to actually look back past the dead under priest to see the cannon.
Right.
Maybe I ought to go for the other under priest. I could probably just take a 5-foot step and then get to the other under
Yes,
priest.
you absolutely can. You could do that.
Let me do that.
And he is
Then
absolutely
next
not
to the
paying
cannon.
attention to you at all. And if you make your move silently, I'll let you get a backstab on him.
I'll take the move silently.
Alright, so I'll put you here. That's within 10 feet of him.
Perfect.
Give me a move silently, and you can do it out in the open.
In the tower.
No, out in the open. And you get a slight bonus because you don't need it. Because all the wind noise. So you get to apply the backstab effect. And give yourself a situational modifier +4. And then roll to hit and cross your fingers.
Time to shine, James.
All right. I got to hit with the staff spear. That's the trick. In order to, okay, I won't do it unless I hit. So plus. I didn't target him.
That's okay. That's definitely a hit. There you go. Now make sure to add the backstab multiplier effect before you do the damage.
Okay, I gotta find it first.
Yeah, it's in your class under powers.
Okay, when you say that,
Go to your actions tab, and then on the inner part of your actions tab, there's two others. There's a weapons and there's a powers. Click on the powers, and then you'll see it.
I just roll. It's initiative.
Just click the
Click effect.
the effect. Yeah, so that it's on you. Yep, there you go. Now then, you'll get 3 times damage. Roll your damage. He's not large.
Okay, just clicking on damage. Got
21 damage. Oh my god, that hurt. Alright. Wow, you must have rolled a 1. You did! You rolled a 6 and a 1.
Nice job, James.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good backstab. Alright. And then lastly, Grimblock.
Yep, I'm trying to.
This fenestrate.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not controlling my character. So
Yeah, the actual. It's, yeah. Okay.
so even though the guy that commanded me is dead, I'm still commanded.
Yep.
Okay, and my guy is a dwarf, and my intellect is 9, and I'm a human personally, OOC, and my intellect is above a 9, I believe, and I've never heard of that word, so I think my dwarf just looks at him and says, "What?"
I don't know. Okay, I'll tell you what.
I mean,
There may
it's
not
like-
be a dwarven version of that word. You've never heard of defenestration? You've
No,
never
I've
played
never
a
heard that
version.
word before, ever.
Yeah. Did you look it up?
No, I did not.
Oh.
You just told me what it meant.
Yeah. I've always wanted to do this as a character, but it seemed to fit this, so that's why he was doing it. But let's see. Well, do you?
What was the word
I tell you
again?
what. You got to know. You have. Let me look at your languages. Common. So languages are based off of intelligence. So what I want you to do is do your language check, and if you make it, you know what that word is, and you have to do
Do
it.
a language check. All right.
Yeah, your language modern. You've got a
Yep,
skill
got
check
it.
there. So what you need to
Alright,
do,
so-
if you want to fail it, you want to roll above a 9.
So do we want to throw it in the tower or out in the open?
Do you do it out in the open, because this is something you're going to know immediately.
What's the word again?
So you don't know what the word is. So you can stand there and go, duh, and do whatever
Yeah.
you were going to do.
Okay. I'm checking movement right now.
I'll paste the word into Discord for you guys.
Yeah, how do I clear all these lines, Wilson? Remind me how to clear a line. I'm trying to figure out distance on a move, but it's not working correctly.
It's because you're not moving you. You're moving something else. Yeah, you're moving Barney.
I don't want to move Barney. How do I make it move me instead of Barney?
I just cleared it. There you go.
Can you move zombie C2 corpse somewhere else? Because it keeps wanting to. Yeah, there you go. Now I can move.
Why? Keep going.
That
you-
there. What did you
Yeah,
say?
you're moving everybody except for yourself.
I don't want to move everybody. I just want to move me.
Yeah, see
I'm
that?
not moving everybody. Yeah,
'Cause every time you-
I think it's because they're standing on the path that I'm trying to take. So it's.
Yeah, but somehow you got. Here, let me just do this. And you want to move south from there?
I can't see where you're pointing. There's a lot of lines on my screen.
I'm not pointing. I just cleared all the lines and set you there.
Okay, so what I'm trying to do, I'll tell you what I'm trying to do, and I'll just let you do it. I'm trying to get to Cannon. Right? That's what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to see if I have enough movement points to get in his face.
What's your move base?
It is 6.
No. Not unless you run. And getting to where you're at, you have 3 zombies right around you. And if you move out of there, if you are full running, they get to attack you at +4.
Well, I was thinking I would go to Jareth Square, where Jareth is, right? Because I can move through him, correct?
Yeah. And
then
actually,
go
that would
south
make you have
from
70
there.
feet. You can't. There's a door there.
Oh, the door's not open?
It is, but there's a door there. You can't move through an object.
Okay, got it. All right. Well,
I mean, it's not 90. You know, it's not 90-degree open. Those guys are just kind of standing there where the doors are, I'll say, 45 degrees open, outward. If that makes sense. If that helps. So you can get to, and can you not see the lines?
I can see a line, looks like a rectangle, but it goes through Jareth.
And that would be
into the
70
middle of the
feet.
3 zombies.
Yeah, that would be 70 feet just to get to that.
Yeah, no, I won't do that. That's a little too much. So I'll just
Okay.
go here.
Can you redraw that? Wow. Hold
I
on.
just don't know how to delete a line. That's the problem. If you just tell me how to delete it, I'll delete it.
It should be deleted when I move your character.
And it did that time.
Okay.
So I'll just go here and attack zombie number 5.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Hopefully that sort of waypoint thing will be a little more stable on FGU. I haven't even tried it. I don't even know if it's even there.
Yeah, what would be ideal is if it, when I was creating that path, if it would just sort of gray out everything so that I couldn't click on anybody else and I could just click on the path kind of thing.
That's one of the things that I want to code. I want to do some code around that, but I'm waiting for FGU to go because the layers and all that stuff change the way everything's working, and I'm just waiting for it to be official before I start. I'm not going to roll it. Everybody roll listed, please. I think I'm going to change our combat music. It's getting a little boring.
Oh yeah, I like that combat music much better.
Wow, you guys are fast, and I am slacking. I should have done this first. Hold on. Alrighty. Oh wow, look at that. First person to go. is be a cannon. So he can see. Oh, let's roll dice first. Oh, 2. That's it. Gonna target dude right in front of me. So I need Auric and Amund. I need you guys both to make a save. You need to apply a situational modifier of -1.
I didn't catch what save that was.
Save versus spells.
Okay.
Yeah. And just apply a -1 before you do it. Or I can make the NPC do it for you and you guys not worry about it. But
I got it.
here you go. You're good? Oh, wow. Way to go! That sucks for me. Alright. You try to cast a spell. Fairfell. Can't do that anymore. Let's see, what does he got? He will cast. He is 5th level, so he gets 3. Right. Oric. Oric? Oh, there you go. Got it. Oh, yeah, that's a hit. Oh, 20. And you took him out.
Nice job, man.
Alright.
Our next move is on Grimlock.
All right, I'm swinging.
That's a hit. That's it too. That's probably gonna kill him. Oh, look at that, he's dead. And next is Barney, who's not doing anything, and Jareth.
Alright, I'm gonna move 5 feet, so I'm just right there. And then I'm in range to take a stab at the cannon.
Alright, so I'll let you move there. I need you to give me a surprise check. And you do that surprise. It's on your actions tab at the very top. Just click the surprise button. You can do it out in the open. And then I'll explain why after you do it. You're not surprised, but 2 things drop in front of you. I'm gonna move these bodies for now. This.
Uh-oh.
This. And what size are they? So you can't attack through an enemy. If you're like friends are in front of it, you certainly could.
Right.
But you can't attack through an enemy. So that's what you see. So you can certainly stab the guy in front of you with, instead of, change your action to do that, or do something different.
That's what I'll do.
Okay, go for it.
I'll attack the guy.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice. 7 damages.
Next is Amund.
Okie dokie. Oh no, guy right here. blast him in the face a couple times.
That sounds like a great plan.
The dice have a different idea on what's going on though. Oh, there's one. Alright, let's...
Nice. Alrighty, so now these guys get to go. He's going to attack Jareth. The bite. With a claw. With another claw. And he's going to stab you with his horns. Wow, he hits you with every single thing.
What's my armor class? Should it be -1? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, they hit -1.
Ouch.
Or hit. Yeah, your AC is 6.
Shouldn't be better than that.
Yeah, his AC is really low. Why is it only 6?
It shows your AC as being 6.
Hang on.
Yeah, your AC is 6 on your character sheet.
Elven chainmail. It's not shown as carry. Now it's equipped.
There you go.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. I'm not gonna go back and muck with it, because that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I
but I'm off to another. Yeah, this one probably not be able to hit you like that other one did. Yeah, he's missing. Why did you not have that equipped? Was that new?
No, I've worn it for 4 games, I think. All through the Halloween game. I couldn't say.
Alright, we got this one on Mist. This one on Wound. He rolled a 1. This guy is... Anybody ready? These guys can't hit! Alright, roll initiative, gentlemen.
Alright, Max.
Alright, looks like Grimlock's going first.
Okay, so I can move here, and then can I move down to where I can get in melee range of cannon?
Are you moving there?
To the square? Well, yes,
Yep.
I'm trying to.
You
get the
think you
cannon.
can. You think you can.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and get the cannon.
Alright, so you move to there.
Yeah.
And jumping down from on either side of the doorway. Same thing that happened to Jareth. I need
Okay.
you to give me a surprise check, and you can do it out in the open. I will make these guys visible now. You are surprised, so you do nothing. You're basically going to lose your attack that round. They basically just stopped you in your tracks.
Okay, so
You
that's
can
the end of my
advance it.
turn?
Yep. He's busy. Perfil. What is Perfil going to do? I think Perfil would probably do another magic missile.
That would be a smart move. That's what I would do.
And that interrupted his spell. Auric.
Can I move down?
I can move the body out the way, and you can certainly move down 5 feet. And you want to target the one directly to your south?
Yeah. Please.
Got it. That's a hit, by the way. Max damage. Righty, next is Amund.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna continue to beat on the zombie. Let these guys
Okay.
deal with the gargoyle.
Go for it.
Nice.
Freaking finally.
Got it.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, so it looks like my guys are going. So this one is still targeting. Oh, he still hit you 3 times with -1. This one is targeting Grimlock. Hit. Miss. Got one hit though. This guy is also targeting still Earth. Wow. Oh! And then a nat 20. This one is targeting you, still at +2. Ball hits. Maybe the horn is hit. Oh, yep, the horn's hit. This guy. Alright. So what happens? You hear some. Let me silence that for a bit. But you hear this kind of noise in the background? Very quiet. So I should add this. But you kind of heard them before. The little scrawny little guys. And it casts a fog thing. That's a tool. Ew. That is. In fact, I'm going to do this. Where's this? Lights go out. You guys are surrounded by fog. You can only see like 2 feet in front of you. You hear some more sort of noises in the back. Sounds like the methods you guys have run into before. That was their actions. And this guy, you can hear the guy that had cast spells at you. He cursed whenever a prayer fell hit him and interrupted his spell, but you hear like boot steps. I say you hear it. Jareth, give me a hear noise in the tower, please. Okay. You faintly hear someone moving away in front of you. And Jareth, here you go.
Okay, all the lights are out and there's smoke. Can I smell the smoke?
It's not smoke, it's mist, it's fog.
Mist or fog. Okay. So I can assume it's obscuring me as well as them.
Yes, everybody, yeah. You can't see. Let's see. Let me make sure. Anyone within a smoke obscures all sight, normal and infrared vision beyond 2 feet.
Okay, I would like
There is
to,
no save.
I'd like to wrap my cloak around me and move along where the door was in front of me, along to
Back where you came
when I'm
from?
looking at the map, to the left. Yeah.
Back where you
and
came
get out
from.
in front of these gargoyles because they're killing me.
Okay, gotcha. Alrighty.
I have boot kind on, so I should be silent. Or I can move silently.
They've already attacked, so let me do a save versus spells. This is the way See Invis works in actually, because they don't know they've got to. Let me do a save versus spells. That's the only thing I can do for this. Because normally they would get at least one swipe at you as you moved away, but if they don't know you're moving, which they wouldn't know if they don't make their save, and I'll do that. I'll do it on the open. What I did. Fail. That fails. No fail. So neither one of them may take a swipe at you as you move away. Not aware of your movement. And we can go to the next one. Alright, gentlemen, roll initiative. Phil can't see shit. He can't cast shit. So you guys hear Paraphil? Can you guys? Let's see. He yells. He says something in Elvish, loudly. For those of you that can understand it, it'll be in the chat. That's what he says. Looks like the only person that can understand that is Barney, which doesn't help anybody. And Barney's held. Oric, you're blind. You can't see anything around you. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I also can't see the map.
Right, I unshared it because you're blind.
Oh, okay. Is there anything I can hit?
You can hear the sounds of the zombies still around you. The one in front of you was killed. So if you can go from memory based on that, you know, you tell me what you want to do. We can roll it out.
Sure, I was working my way south. Can I hit whatever was south of me?
That zombie was killed. That one you saw before the lights went out.
Okay.
You do know there is a gargoyle on the other side of that zombie that, you know, may be there. You also know there was some zombies around you somewhere. What do you want to do?
see if I have blind fighting. I thought I did.
That would be useful. You do have it. And what does that do? So I will do the same thing I do. You know, you're basically trying to detect where evil is. So give me a save versus spells. Not detect evil. You're trying to detect and biz. So give me a save versus spells. So unfortunately, you're unable to get. I mean, you're swinging around where you think they should be, and you are incorrect. Otherwise, I'd give you the minus to hit if you were in the right direction. Gareth.
All right. I remember there were zombies to the north and east of where I was standing.
Yep.
So I am going to move north 2 squares and then east 1 square and listen.
Okay. Give me a hear noise.
Listen is
do
all
you
I'm
have-
going to do this round.
Okay. You have blind fighting as well too.
I do.
So you don't. Wow.
I didn't do it in the tower. I saw that I failed.
That's okay. You are completely the wind for whatever reason is just blaring around you right now, and you can't hear a single thing. Maybe it's the blood pumping, your heart beating in your ears. You just can't hear anything.
The blood gushing out of my wounds.
That too, yeah.
All right, execute.
Grimlock.
Alright, so I'm very accustomed to fighting in the dark, and so I'm just going to swing at the gargoyle that was between me and Cannon. So not the one directly south of me, but the one that was southwest of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing in that direction.
Alright, so yeah, you remember where they were. You know where they are, so, or you think you know where they are, so go ahead and just do the attacks without targeting. I don't think you can even target them anyway, so just do your 2 attacks first.
Okay,
And apply
ready?
-2 to
Ready?
each.
Modifier? -2 each.
If you guys don't mind, I think I'm gonna go close my eyes for a little bit.
No problem, Mike.
Alright.
We,
Have a good
we're gonna
night.
have,
Thanks for
yeah,
the
just a
game.
reminder, we'll try to meet up again on the 28th, but we're not gonna meet up on the 21st. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was
Alright, you
that?
all have a nice
Yep, and when?
What was that, Mike?
You all have a nice Christmas.
You too, man.
Mike, Merry
Have a good
Christmas,
one. So, James, we're gonna skip the 21st. And excuse me. That'll teach me to eat something. Choking over here. We're gonna skip the 21st and try to get together on the 28th.
28th it is. Great.
Grimlock, you did 1 attack.
Yep. Do you want me to do the second one?
You did the modifier -2.
I did.
That's a hit. So go ahead and do the damage. Hopefully they'll let me just drag and drop it on
Are they large? Sorry.
here. No.
Okay. Alright, ready for the second attack?
Yep, go for it.
And I'm doing a -2 again.
Yep.
Rolls.
What level are you?
7? Right? 7, yeah.
Yeah. Why is your THAC 07? That does not seem right at all.
Oh no, is that good or bad?
That should be at least 13. Hit point surprise. Yeah, your Thaco is wrong. Trying to see where. I thought I had a field where you could edit that. I guess not. Maybe it'll let me type. Okay, it lets me type it in there. Let me look it up and make sure I'm right. Yeah, your Thaco shouldn't be 7. That's why you're never missing when you roll a 2.
Well, how would it have gotten set that way? I mean, that's not a field I
No
would ever
time.
change.
It could have been something you clicked on accidentally and typed a number, or dragged and dropped a number on it by accident. There's no time. I've done it too. And it could have been anything. I don't know. But I'm just, let me look and see what it is. I'll set what we do. So you are what, level 7?
Correct.
So it should be 14. That's what I thought. Alright. So go ahead and give me that one again.
You want me to roll the attack again?
Yeah. Oh well, I don't even need to check that one.
Nope.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright.
And Amund.
Alright, I also have blind fighting. I remember there was some gargoyles in front of me. Do you want me to make a save versus spell?
Yes, please.
Alright.
Do you need to take a break, man?
No, I'll be alright. Directly in front of you, you hear Grimlock complaining and bitching about not being able to see.
Oh, he's right in front of me?
Yep.
Alright, then I will not swing, but I will take a step kind of to the side, I guess, and, you know, just try to get my
Which way?
To the left, south.
So east or west?
Yes. East, south, southeast, yeah.
Okay, southeast. Gotcha. Okay. Got you moved. You didn't run anything. From where you're at, you can hear Grimlock still, but he's on your right now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, let me advance.
Here you go. Now you guys can roll initiative. I'm gonna call for a bit. Okay, all the stream can hear me now too. Alright, I think I'm okay. It's nothing serious, it's just like this. Something went down the windpipe and it just kept tickling me and kept making me cough. It wouldn't stop. Alright, everybody has rolled.
I don't know if I have.
There you go, now you Alright. So, Parafel, he's going to say it in Elvish again because he doesn't know. And again, I don't think any of you guys can understand it, but that's what he would probably do because he's trying not to give away his stuff. But you hear him. He's off to your left, all of you guys. And you hear him yell something. And Oric is not here. So I will do what he would do. And Barney is held. I need to do another thing. And now we're at Grimlock. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna continue swinging at the same direction I was swinging before. So we're gonna do -2 and then swing, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
I roll a 2. Are you good?
Yep, that's a miss. I think that's gonna be a hit. Let me see. Yes, that's a hit. Why did it do that? It didn't apply. There we go. I thought he would die. Yeah, so your axe solidly lands into whatever you were fighting, and whatever it was seems to have fallen to the ground.
Got it.
Amund.
Alright. See if I can sense anything in front of me again.
Okay. Actually, you can absolutely sense something in front of you. It feels like a wall.
I'm sorry. You cut out at the end there.
It feels like a wall.
Okay, Well, I guess I'll just, there's already someone to my right?
You think Grimlock? He was there last round.
Alright, well, I'll just try to move to the right. If there's somebody there, then I guess I'll just stay put.
There's definitely somebody there.
Alright, then I'll have to stay put and just try to stay on guard in case something does come at me.
Okay. You know what? These guys didn't attack last round. I'm gonna get some zombie bashing going on here after you guys go. Jareth.
Okay. I'm gonna try and listen again. That was pathetic last time.
Alright, go for it. You can hear a zombie directly to your would-be west. Or east. Yes, east. Left.
Okay. I will turn to it and try and stab it. I'm at -2 because of blind fighting.
Correct. You should be able to see the zombies if you want to target them in that combat tracker. If you don't, just roll it and I'll do it.
Does it matter which one?
7.
Okay, never mind.
Miss. Next. Alright, so these guys didn't get to attack last round. I gotta make sure they do some damage. Do some damage. Gotta hit. Gotta hit. Somebody, please. Oh, finally. Nat 20. Oh! Oh! Yeah. Roll initiative, gentlemen.
Well, that's less than ideal.
Yeah, that's not great.
I did not think he would hit. That Nat 20 didn't help. Alright, Perfo, what do you got? What can you cast? Nothing. Yeah, Perfo doesn't have anything he can do that wouldn't blow up the rest of you guys, so. But I will say that he says he stops speaking in Elvish, and he says, "Get away from the door!" That's what he says. Warwick is going to do the same thing he did last round. That minus 2. And this. And Perfo yelled and screamed. Barney is held.
Is Barney held? Because I see the effects gone this round.
Maybe did it? I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, it's not on his effects anymore this round.
I'm glad you said something because where did it expire? Because when it was his turn, it didn't show as it expired, so I don't know when it went. It may have went earlier. So there you go. You can do something with him.
Okay, so Bjarni, now while he was held, could he see and hear everything that was going on, or was he completely oblivious to everything?
Oh, he could see it here.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
until
So-
the fog went up, and then he couldn't. So
But he could
as soon as the
still
fog
hear.
went, yeah.
He can still hear. So my point is that he heard Jareth go down.
Yes.
And yes. So
Well, that's not guaranteed, but I will let him do a hear noise check in the tower. Because there's a lot of wind whipping around right where you guys are at.
Okay. All right. So hear noise check in the tower.
Actually, remember, Barney is not affected by vision stuff to a certain extent. I mean, if actually he can see his cube, his square, where he's at, he can see. He can't see beyond it. It's not blinding him, but he can see. Like, you guys can't see, anything in there, but he can see his area where he's at, like a 5-foot square around him. He can't be blinded because of his deity.
Okay. So do you still want me to do the hear noise check or whatever? So can you point me to that?
I'll need to do that. Well, give me a percentile on the tower.
Percentile. Okay.
Wow, you did roll low. He thinks it's off to the southwest somewhere from where he's at. It's just, with the fog up, it doesn't mean he's blinded, it just it reduced his range of vision. I mean, like, he can't see through stone, so it's kind of the same.
So-
it keeps him from being blinded.
So for sure, he's definitely heard Jareth in the thick of it. Jareth has got hit like 8-10 times. So surely he's heard some sort of cries from Jareth, right? At some point during the fight.
Keep in mind, all the attacks but the last one all came from somewhere else. He was not there.
Came from somewhere else. What do you mean?
He was not. The zombies aren't the ones that did all the damage to him. He had like 2 hit points left. And so one zombie just, he had a low amount of hit points, and the zombie
Maybe
smacked him once.
I don't think I'm communicating myself well. Cleric heals, right?
Yeah.
They've got a party member that's down, right?
Yep. Yep.
I am trying to see if the cleric knows that that party member is in danger, so he can head in that direction and heal him. That's what
You
I'm
absolutely
trying to
can. Yeah, I'm not going to say you can't. I'm just trying. I thought you were trying to get a location on him based on where he took all the initial damage, which wasn't at that spot. But you definitely know. I mean, if he was here, he would know that Jareth has been damaged and hurt, or
That's
doesn't
what
know
I'm
the
trying.
extent. But yeah.
Yep. So I am heading as quick as I can towards Jareth to try and help him in whatever direction I think is best.
Southwest.
Okay, so I'm gonna head southwest, and looking at you said I can see within my 5-foot square.
Yeah.
I'm
So what
looking-
happens? Right. So what
more
happens is you
friendly.
move about
Yep.
30 feet, and coming into view is a zombie. And as soon as he comes into view of the zombie's moving to attack. So if that's his initiative, you're Grimlock. Here. This is what we need. That. Not Grimlock. So you can go ahead, and Barney can attack zombie number 7, and he can see maybe the feet or the outline of Jareth laying on the floor opposite of this zombie.
Okay, well, can he turn, or does he have to swing?
Well, you were moving to look for somebody. You didn't have, you weren't having your holy symbol out trying to cast a spell. If you want, I mean, it's like casting a spell. You can't be interrupted by getting hit, but it's not an instant thing. It's something you got to do from the beginning of the round.
But I can swing a weapon, you're telling me?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and swing the weapon. Do I need to do it at minus anything, or do I just swing it normal?
No minuses. And target zombie 7.
Target zone 7. Got it. Did I target him?
Yep.
Yes, I did. Good. Okay, let's swing. So miss and pass turn.
Now we're to
No, Grimlock. Okay, Grimlock's gonna swing to the south now instead of the southwest.
Okay.
At what he
Give me
believes to be the other gargoyle.
Yeah, give me a. Well, it would be a save versus spells.
Save versus spells.
Without your dwarven bonus, which is like +4 or 6 or something.
Can you just subtract them, or
Yeah, I'm
you
trying
want
to
me
look.
manually?
I'm trying to look. What's your character sheet? I forget how much it was. So
Save
just need
bonus
to add
versus
4.
Magic is
4. Just roll the save and I'll adjust it for you.
okay. So roll the save versus spells.
Your target was 9, and you're you're more than 4 above that, I think. Yeah, 16. I don't know. Don't make me do math. So you don't hear and don't sense anything to your south at all.
Okay. Well, in that case, I want to. I don't sense anything to the south.
Nope.
So, can I move to the south?
You can certainly attempt to if you would like.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt. Well, actually, I'll attempt to move to the southwest, where I cleared the guy.
Okay. You move into the square area, the area where you killed the thing, whatever it was, and you can. It's certainly there. You're having to put your hands out and kind of move your way around it.
Okay.
Nothing
I'll
there.
con-
I mean, other than
I'll
that.
continue to move to the southwest.
Okay. You go as far as you can because it's pitch black. You're holding your hands out, trying to make sure you don't hit walls, but you don't hit anything. The farther you move, you feel the wind and stuff behind you is kind of getting a little quieter, but you don't hear anything other than that. And go to the next person. Amund.
I'm just gonna backpedal, try to walk backwards until hopefully I can see again.
You're just gonna walk straight back?
Yeah, straight back.
Okay. You move as far as you can, walking backwards without, being careful. And you don't get, you still can't see. You'd move the extent of your movement. Then our zombies get to go, and they're all going to target, they're going to target you. That's a hit. And he stinks really bad. And you're affected by stink, Barney.
The zombies can see.
He knows he's there, if that's what you're asking. Right. Now you can.
And per turn, I just roll the normal initiative, right? There's not a specific turn initiative. Is that correct? It's been a little while.
Yeah, just normal. Yeah, at this point, I really don't know what to do with Paraphil, and I want to just take him out of the group and just say he's not there because he really can't do anything. I'm going to skip him, go to Orc. Honestly, I don't want to play Orc either, but I don't have a choice.
It is 11:30, dude. You could just call it.
That's probably a
Trying to
good
pressure
idea.
you. I'll be up late,
No.
so no big deal to me.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. What we'll do is we'll leave the initiative on Jareth, and then we'll advance it from there next time we meet.